Binomial nomenclature. Let us discuss about what is binomial nomenclature. What do you see in this picture? We see a picture of a lion. But what does a Chinese man call this? He might call it Scheiße, and a German would call it Loe. So the name of the same animal varies across different languages and among different persons. It is not universal. It creates a lot of confusion. To get rid of this, a standard protocol called binomial nomenclature came up. According to it, each and every organism would have one scientific name which would be used by everyone to identify an organism. Unlike the common names that differ from one language to another, a scientific name proved to be more consistent. For example, lion is also called Panthera leo, and that is the binomial nomenclature of a lion, which is universally the same. The formal introduction of the system of naming species is created or credited to Carl Linnaeus. In his book, Systema Naturae in 1975, and later in his work, Species Plantarum in 1953, this was mentioned. Binomial nomenclature means two-term naming system, or the name has got two parts. One part, or the first part, is called as the generic name, and the second part is called as specific name. Now, binomial nomenclature is not just for animals, it is also for plants. For plants, this naming is called as International Code for Botanical Nomenclature, and for animals, it is called as International Code for Zoological Nomenclature. Now, let us discuss on certain rules for binomial nomenclature. This picture is of a human being, and in binomial nomenclature, he's been called as Homo sapiens. So the first rule is names are always in Latin. And it has got two parts. The first part is the generic part, or the generic name called Homo. Second part, or the specific name, is called as the sapiens. It is always written in italics when typed, or when handwritten, it can be underlined specifically, or generic and specific name can be underlined separately. The next rule is generic name always starts with a capital letter, and specific name always starts with a small letter. Now, I'll give you another example of a cat. Binomial nomenclature of cat is Felis catus. Felis catus is an Italian bird. The second thing is, it has got two parts. Generic name is called Felis, and specific name is catus. It is always written in italics, and when handwritten, it has been separately underlined. Also, the first part, generic name, always starts with capital letter, and the second part, specific name, always starts with small letter. This is all about binomial nomenclature. Thank you.